Griot has lit up. The street lights have turned on, and they are shining golden light that reflects against every surface and makes the entire city light up, like it's its own personal reflecting pool of stars. It is almost daylight on the streets.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
do they have one of those like moon tower things?
Of course.
This is beautiful.
What's a moon tower?
It's one of those.
Austin's asking.
It's a big tower of light that it's basically.
Captures the moon and reflects it at
No,
a greater
it's just
intensity?
really,
Like,
really
what's
bright.
going on?
No, it's a giant tower that has a huge glass circle in it, so that at a certain point, it's a giant orb. So at a certain point, the moon hits it and it lights up.
And I'm sure there are a bunch of like
cool.
sky beams and stuff too.
Oh yes, it's everywhere. This is a city that never sleeps.
So, well, the nightlife is especially fun for places.
It brings what is it? Their motto is bringing sunlight into the dark.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Well, we can go somewhere else and gamble, or we can do the casino at night.
Let's buy some apartments.
I thought
or
we
some
already got a
hotel
room.
rooms first.
You do actually. It's bought. You just have to cash it in.
Oh, that was the cards.
So
too.
the card is it's like how you conscriptions in Griot are done in plates. These like rectangular, like 5 by 2 inch metal plates that you turn that in, and that's like a certificate that you own something. It's kind of like chips, but for property.
Didn't we find room and board at the McLee's?
Thompson Gleason? No.
No,
Well,
no.
he handed you the metal plate, the gold plate, and that was for like a week at the
big
Twin
ass
Suns.
Twin Suns. Yeah.
He handed you a week at the Twin Suns.
Yeah. Let's
crazy.
get our
So
rooms.
let's go there.
If it's
He's
getting
insanely
late
rich,
anyway.
Yeah, let's go to the Twin Sun and get some rooms.
Yeah, you enter the Twin Suns itself. Each floor, from the first to the 88 others above it, and the 88 floors are also, in fact, painted each silver and onyx black to be styled after the keys on a piano.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the first floor, as always, its famous solid gold first floor is shining. It is extremely bright all the time. But you go to the front gate and you show them the card, and they rush you inside. The casino is full. And it's full of Griot residents as well as Hades bounty hunters who are cashing in their one night stay.
Oh, man.
So the casino is doing big. It is full.
All right. So I'm thinking we find a room, then maybe some night shopping, and then
Please, I really want to get out of this dingy thing.
and then at some point I want to pay someone to keep an eye on the front gate so we know when Richard gets here, if and when that ever happens.
So yeah, you cash in and you go to your rooms.
Yeah.
It's on the 75th level.
We each have our own room.
Could we save money in regard?
I think we should have Milo gets his own room and then Regalia.
It's
and Mary
for
can share.
it's 1 week in a suite. So as you go to the suite, it is a 4-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with its own relaxation room. So it's like a party room basically.
All right.
And let's do our night shopping.
Okay, make some friends and invite them.
We get to the room. I think Regalia just all right, let's see here. I walked in the desert for like 2 hours. I need to take a shower, and then I'm ready to go.
What does everyone do in this room?
Mary's
Oh,
just gonna take
there's
off the
also
stupid
a
dress.
fully stocked bar.
I thought you'd
Milo?
like the dress.
Who said that?
I mean, you look so good, then you might as well like it, right?
Gestures to Milo. No.
No.
All right. Well, we'll go shopping. We can see. You can buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
she'll just take it off. She's wearing her regular clothes under it. She's smelly as hell, but whatever.
No, I forced you to take a bath.
Well, she's like a sweaty
She
person.
she got sweatier in spite.
So you're in your room. You're
Yeah.
taking a shower. What is Barry doing?
Just taking off the stupid dress.
For Milo, returning to Gria means exploration and re-immersing himself in its culture.
Right.
Same here.
Yeah, so when you guys go shopping, feel free to invite me. If your shop doesn't fit my taste, I'll go somewhere else. But
Oh yeah,
I'll
we'll
just
all go
pop
together. I want to buy plenty of different outfits just to like match the culture.
If I made some night friends and brought them over for the night, not the night, but like just to hang out, is that an issue?
Are you trying to get a stripper?
No, maybe.
An
I
elf?
just-
No.
I am not opposed.
It's just I've always wanted. Hello.
Oh shit.
I mean, Rio's not gonna answer. She's in the
There's
fucking
nothing, but it's at your door.
Your Regalia's door?
No, like,
in the
To
suite.
the room.
Oh,
shower. Okay, let's. What
To
is
the
the
room or the
anatomy of
suite
this room
door?
right here?
There's a parlor, and then there's rooms, and then there's like the bathrooms in those, and then there's like the relaxation room.
So someone knocks on Regalia's
On the
suite.
main door.
Okay.
Right,
Cool.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Regalia's in the shower.
Right.
She's not gonna fucking
the
answer.
suite door, right?
Yeah.
Somebody get that.
Yeah. Hello. I'm still wearing my mask. But
Nothing.
No one's there.
Yeah, you open the door.
I walk in the hallway.
There is a note on the ground.
I like talking. No need, but okay. I'll pick it up.
It is, you are invited.
Who signed it?
It is, you are invited to, and then you flip it over, and it's an invitation to the Grand Orchestra Theater. The full performance of the month.
Is that tonight?
So
Yes.
it looks like someone got word Rickstrip might already be here. I don't know. I'm walking over to Regalia, whatever.
You're just like outside the door while she's showering.
Whatever she's like.
Or you can just cut to like, when you're all done.
Well, honestly, Milo would be like, this is a little sketch. Did you lock your door into your room?
No.
I'll just walk in the shower door. I'll just knock on that. I'm like, someone left a note about the Grand Orchestra. I don't know if Richard only knows you're in the city or someone else likes to invite you to the city, but there's a note.
There's no way he'd be here by now. I sent that letter like earlier today. She walks out with the towel on.
Again, just the bottom half.
Just the bottom half.
Boy.
Just completely oblivious too.
She like snatches it, looks it over. Does it look?
It is an invitation from the Grand Orchestra, but it's written on the back. It's just the words "You are invited." It's written on the back.
Suspicious.
But it's to the performance of the month. They're like what's it fucking called? Like the night showing.
Last time I got an invitation like this, me and Mary went to a party and a lot of shit happened.
When I was out in the hallway looking at, did I look at all the other suite doors? Was anything under theirs?
No.
So
We're
Exclusive.
special.
But yeah, it's to the performance of Le Quatre Nedos, which is it's an old opera. You actually saw once.
How was
It's a
it?
performance of an opera. It was extremely long and very tragic.
I see.
Right. So you're all gathered together in the lobby.
Yeah, we take the elevator down.
Oh, you're going. You're just going.
I mean,
Let's just
what does everyone else want to do?
So you should.
Mary has undressed.
I am. Where are we shopping? Are we shopping tonight?
Do we want to?
The performance is in an hour.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
Do we
damn.
I
have
mean,
enough
does it
time?
take an hour to get there?
No, we'll just go.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you.
No, but hold on, Mary. You gotta wear the dress. Because you
Why?
can't just wear your shitty clothes.
Yeah, it's just like,
fancy.
hey,
town.
hey, Milo, get her ankles. We're putting the dress back on her. Get her ankles.
The man.
No.
Cut to his fucking 30 minutes later. It's just a fucking brawl happening in the main room as you're trying to get the dress on Mary. Actually, you would fuck it. Roll contest.
All right.
Oh boy.
What do I have to roll here?
He rolls advantage since I'm helping.
Grappling.
Would
Assuming.
athletics count as that?
No. This is
I
grappling.
have.
All right. Well, this is.
I
Milo is helping.
I
Yeah.
have grapple
This is
as well.
Regalia. 12.
Milo rolls with what is that?
I roll
One or two.
grapple with advantage because she's helping me, right?
I have hand to hand.
Grapple.
It's
Wait,
not-
I,
we're not
I
doing
thought you
it.
had grapple. You don't. Weird.
No.
Bizarre.
Anyway, so straight roll for Milo.
16.
Both successes.
maid
What
outfit.
does? Let's see. What is this? You don't actually have. It's down hand to hand, so this would actually be grappling. So it's a straight roll for everybody. Let's see. The highest is 16.
18.
18. Holy shit!
No man.
Look, at
Goddamn.
this point, it's not even like an insult to my pride. It's the fact that if you go outside wearing your grungy clothes, everyone's gonna recognize that you're not normal. We're trying to be low key here.
I will not be low key in the motherfucking tutu.
Alright, knock her out.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'll wear the dress if you wear this.
Good enough. I don't have titties anyway.
Yeah, she takes it off, just right there.
You don't. What is she wearing?
She does not have a bra.
The titless suit.
She's wearing a suit.
Well, just the jacket and then a bra.
No.
So wait.
I thought the whole
is
thing was that she
buttoned up
didn't have a
jacket.
bra.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So it's just like
So what? So she's wearing back on that jacket.
Wait,
so she's
wait.
wearing a suit.
half a suit.
What is she wearing for pants?
Like it's pants, but there's no
She's
shirt.
wearing this with nothing underneath.
Okay, so she's wearing pants.
That
Not
and
wearing
pants.
a
And
bra.
pants.
Okay, so.
So this is what you are wearing.
3/4
You
of a
just,
suit.
so you just don't want to look like a woman.
2/3 of a suit. Yeah.
I don't want to look like that.
I don't know. You're always being confused for a man. I thought this would be helpful for
You
you.
don't have to like. Femininity should be embraced.
It's an ugly ass dress. I don't care if it's feminine or masculine. It's
I'm
ugly as fuck.
gonna roll to take damage.
That's so.
Let's see
Surprising,
here.
that's-
This is an attack roll with Mary. It's an 8, and then Regalia. 7. Yeah, no, I take a point of damage.
You take 1 harm of psychic damage.
1 emotional harm.
Whole different stat. So much.
You take 1 emotional
How
harm.
about you
Yeah.
wear the dress, Milo, if you love it so much?
I literally can't wear the dress.
Yes, you can.
It's a dress for females and.
Hold
for
on.
normal skin.
Use your persuasion.
Persuasion.
Roll
you
with
can wear the
1d6.
dress if you wanted to.
I
Fight
could
the
absolutely wear the
patriarchy.
fucking dress, but
2 plus
It's a
3.
2.
5.
yeah, it's Milo's eloquence as well. It's like just.
Yeah. Okay. So you do head out. What are all of you wearing? Just
I think me and Mary swap. So,
right. So
Regalia, you think I like this? I've never worn a dress in my life.
So why'd you give me a dress? Why'd you think I would like that?
I don't know.
that she's got you there.
I mean, Regalia looks good in everything. You have bizarre tastes that I won't understand. I spent some time with that. I'm just
Bro, you
wearing a
think I
simple
have
suit.
bizarre tastes?
You don't like.
You're a
Dress.
snake!
That's not taste. That's form.
What?
It's not like, oh, time to wear a snake today. It's not how that works.
Bro, you and your goat dick can't judge me.
She just, you take 1 harm of emotional
Very
damage.
much can.
She's going through withdrawal and she's become a bitch.
Yeah.
So you all head out down the street, and you reach the Grand
Awkwardly
Orchestra.
tugging at the dress. Like, dude.
So you approach the Grand Orchestra. It is by far the oldest building in the center of Griot. It has been here since the city was established. It's huge. It's big Gothic arches,
Made of
and
stone or wood.
it's wood and metal.
Wild.
So it's big arches. It's been built over and built up over the years, but it is old. And yeah, there's no one at the entrance, at the ticket booth.
Great.
So we can just go in.
I'm getting some flashbacks. Literally every time we've. Okay. All right. This is fine. Is everyone? I'm the only one here without any weapons.
I mean, am
I
a
can
weapon.
lend you a hand.
If you're willing.
Mary is sucked into the earth.
What the fuck?
I can give her my hand. I can just.
You can just
I can
Yeah,
just take-
literally.
use it as a bludgeon.
No, we take it out, fold it down, and then you can shoot it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, grab it by the wrist and just.
Yeah, seems good.
You enter the Grand Orchestra, and the lobby there's a few people just sort of milling about. It's, if you've ever been to an extremely old theater, that's how it's set up. There's a greeter near the main entrance into the theater proper.
How much has it changed?
Not at all. It is exactly the same way you remember it. It smells the same. The smell actually brings you back immediately.
Yeah.
And there's a greeter there in front of the doors. Hello. Welcome to the Grand Orchestra. Are you here for our evening performance?
Yes, we are.
Good. Can I?
Dude, we are.
Good. Okay. Okay, that's good. How many of you will there be?
3, I believe.
Good. Good. Okay, I have some seating near the front. Would you prefer box or balcony?
Balcony, please.
Balcony, okay. Yes, we have some seating near the upper balcony. You will be A2 through A5.
All right, thank you.
So what was the quest that we were given?
Have a good night. It's
About the
find
orchestra?
a tape that the Grand Orchestra has in its storage or wherever,
So
and destroy it.
I'm assuming that it's like a play orchestra, right?
It's a theater. The
Theater.
Grand Orchestra Theater.
Is it projector theater?
No,
it's
it's a.
Okay, so projector theater, that means that there's a projector room in the back, and I assume that's
Right.
where the office would be with this tape.
No,
So
I thought it was like a
it's
theater
both.
with a stage.
There's a theater with a stage, and they also project.
Okay.
So, it's once we get in there.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
explain
there's
it.
there's an orchestra pit. There's a stage. There's a screen.
Can we say we get to our seats? Who's around us?
Oh yes, you get to your seats.
Well, before we go, on our way up, Regalia is gonna be like, all right. I think what we should do is, me and Milo should just be the faces, just be the normal people. Mary, you're pretty good at sneaking around. Maybe you should handle finding whatever Petals wanted.
Yeah, can you...
Yeah, baby, solo quest.
Can you move your arm without clutching that tape?
Yeah, no,
What?
you have mobility. It's just if any of your arm shifts out, it'll break the tape.
Okay.
So you can have full mobility.
So, the reason I chose balcony because that projector room up there will most likely have the tape involved.
That's true.
As for one, it's projector tape, or also it's the office.
Yeah. I will also say, I'll just go on record because I know how you can be sometimes, Milo. Nobody gets hurt. All right. Like maybe if we have to, but nobody dies.
Yeah.
No critical injuries. We're gonna try to do this as cleanly as possible.
So yeah, you head up to the balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
Oh
head
wait,
up.
but I don't need to go to the balcony if I'm
Where you
going to
going?
the projector room.
Where you going?
The projector room?
So like, where are you going?
To the projector room.
That's your destination. Where are you going?
Well, describe
I
the
don't
area
know
for
where.
it.
Like you're in the lobby. There's some side rooms. There's a couple of doors that lead back behind the concession stand.
Johnny, I don't know how to get to the projector room.
I don't-
You do know.
I'm not gonna tell you.
We're on the upper balcony.
Okay,
right
well,
now,
actually,
so
would
we
Regalia know some of the layout of the building?
Sure.
Like, how well would she know? Would she
You know
the
that
path?
behind the concession stands leads to the staff quarters, leads to the hallways.
But how did we got up here through the
Basically,
staircases,
would she
yes?
know enough to like give her instructions of like, all right, through this door, make a left, then
Like
keep
the
going
service
up
hallways.
the
Yeah,
stairs.
you get her to the service hallways.
Yeah, so basically, she'll give her the rundown of like, all right, this is where people would most likely be. This is the directions you need to take to get
So-
to the projector room.
First hurdle. You have to get
And
into
remember-
the service door.
And remember, the thing is called. It is the
It's the A252A.
A252A. Yeah. And hey, don't destroy it right away. I want to take a look at this thing.
So I need to get through. How do I get through there again?
You have to go. So it's like there's a concession stand where you would like buy all your food and stuff, but it's for like other things. For, like, fancy people's
Why aren't we
theaters.
destroying this?
Petals wanted blown up.
I know. We should just blow it up right then and there in the room.
Right, but who knows what it could be? Look. This guy's a little shitty man. If we can get anything over him,
Well,
it might be nice to have in our back pocket.
This is
he's
a tape
been
that we
very
have to
honorable.
play on a
He could
projector.
just
right?
say that he gave false. Well, that's if it's trying to win. Why
Like if it comes down to it, yeah, we'll blow it up. And we're going to eventually, but there's no reason not to look at it.
This packs heat in our pockets, though.
Does it? No one needs to know we looked at it.
Well, absolutely. If something is going to be missing.
It's gonna be missing
We're
either
just
way.
gonna
though.
look at it.
They're gonna blow it up. They just want to look at it before they blow it up.
Yeah, but
Yes, I know that, and I'm talking about they can find that it's been destroyed inside the
Yes.
person, rather than it just missing.
They're
We'll
gonna
just- we'll
destroy
they
destroy
it
will
and
destroy
hide
it. They want to look at it beforehand.
Yeah, it's
is
just
Regalia coming with me?
Oh no,
packing
she gave
heat
you the
in their
instructions.
pockets for
Okay.
some odd reason.
But no one will know that they looked at it before they destroyed it.
Hopefully.
There's no reason they would know. Anyone would know.
Can I look at my inventory?
But yeah, you have to get into the this is like back into the like lounge that the staff would have behind the concession stand.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a concession stand. I think I'm gonna.
Hello. What will it be for you to evening?
Oh, I'm not like in front of it yet.
Oh.
I wanna try to distract him. I think I'll.
I can cover you with that if you really need to get opening.
Solo mission, baby.
All right.
Really?
What the hell did you just say?
Solo mission, baby.
Solo mission, baby. I'm gonna throw my shoe. Just throw my shoe. Just see if that works.
Where?
Just like to the side to try to get him to walk over to the shoe and get past him.
You're in the lobby.
Yeah, why not?
What?
If he's looking at the shoe, he's not looking at me.
That's not how looking at things works.
Yes, it is.
Fuck, what? Who their shoe? Hello? Did anyone? Whose shoe is this?
Do you dip now?
Throw my other shoe.
He's still in front
You
of the
only
door.
have one shoe.
No, I have 2 feet. I have shoe.
You have a
on
robotic
feet.
foot.
Yeah,
Did you go
the
pick
shoe
it
is
up?
on the foot.
No.
Okay.
Why would you walk around
Did you,
barefoot?
did you throw it at him?
I threw it like next to him.
He just bounced so he can bend over and pick it up?
All right, let's roll and see how the fuck this goes.
No, I'm gonna. He doesn't move.
You can't control that. You don't
I
know how-
absolutely
you don't know his
can.
life. You don't know his life. Let me play the game. Oh my
You
god.
threw a shoe at a dude.
Can
Yeah.
you persuade him with the shoe?
Where do you throw it?
No.
Can it
Did
be
you-
a persuasive shoe?
You can just persuade him, but you can't. He doesn't move. He picks the shoe up and says, "Hey, whose shoe is this?"
Did you throw the shoe by his feet so he can pick it up by his feet?
I like threw it next to him.
What does next to him mean? Is it 1 foot from him or 8 feet?
Like 2 feet from him.
No! He bends over and picks it up!
He picks the shoe up.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to do.
He picks the shoe up.
He's still in front of the door.
Can I throw another shoe like a little bit further? Like my other shoe?
He sees you throwing the shoe.
No, he doesn't.
There's nowhere to
Who told you he
hide.
sees me throwing my shoe?
There's nowhere for you to hide.
Yes, there is. There's
No.
a corner. There's a
No.
corner. There's a corner.
Absolutely not.
Yes, there is. You have to walk
Describe
into
the
the.
room layout.
You have to walk into the.
Have you
lobby,
ever
so
walked
there's
into a
corner.
movie theater?
So I throw the shoe.
Have you ever walked into a movie theater?
Yeah, there are corners. There
Yeah,
are corners.
he can see you.
Corner. I'm in the corner.
He can see you.
No.
Why don't
Stealth.
you just...
He can see.
Stealth.
Good, fuck it. Roll d20, d6.
All right, so this is stealth. A 19 and a 3.
Give me a d20 and 4.
An 18 and a 4.
22, 20,
Bitch.
19 and a 3? They're matched.
Wait, they're matched.
Who's
I
the
was-
attacker here?
Oh my fucking god, she would actually be. No. So, you know what happens? It's fucking.
It's like the scene from...
No, this is what happens. She throws the shoe, misses, it hits him in the head.
That's a,
And I just run
he hits
behind
the
him.
back wall, fucking hits the counter on the way down, and he is still. So he's. What?
Better get in there real quick.
I'm getting in.
Mary, in the back of your head, you hear Regalia's voice. No one gets injured.
You lock the door, you're in the halls. What the fuck?
I wanted to do it, so I did.
Well, there was just logic.
Hey, it worked.
There was logic leaps here, but what do you do next?
Remember, people, level 10 proficiency, 1 + 1 intelligence.
1 + 1 intelligence.
I never said she was
Yeah.
smart.
She's just intelligent. So cutting back to Milo and Regalia.
Why?
Actually, I want to. You know what? Never mind.
She knows we can see her, right?
Like you hadn't walked in yet. You just watched her fucking.
Oh my god, she's fucking doing it.
But like you hear her doing the Mission Impossible theme under.
I'll yelp, and everyone looks at me instead of her. But this is accidental from
Oh my
my
God.
surprise.
You just
Ah!
react.
Oh my
What the? And everyone looks over. You sneak in the door. No one sees you.
Excellent.
I'm in.
You want to head to the balcony now?
Right, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. This shoes hurt.
He opens the door.
He has a nervous disorder.
You speaking telepathically to him?
God!
Okay.
So yeah, no, you head on.
She tugs at her dress more. Well, on the bright side, no one
Roll a
will
d20 right now.
No one will expect it. Will anticipate this is Regalia because I'm wearing a dress. 1.
It tears right down the side.
Oh.
I cannot fucking believe you rolled a nat 1 when that was exactly what I wanted you to do.
Alright, now when you say it tears.
You put from the hip down to the hem. You just.
Now
So
you're
that's
just wearing
kind of like a style,
Now you're
right?
just wearing slacks,
Can
though.
how can I salvage this?
What do you have
That's
on
up to
you?
you. Rolled a nat 1, brother. This is up to you.
Do you have a needle or something? Needle
No.
and thread?
No. You rolled a nat 1. No needle and thread.
Do you tie it?
Regalia just stops a little bit and this is why I don't wear dresses.
Shouldn't have gone then.
Mary.
She fucking appeared, like kicked in a wall grate. Ha fucker.
Let's see. I think. God. So is it ripped in a way that looks ripped, or is it ripped in a way that looks like? Was it very clean?
It went from hip to hem. You have torn this like you
Right,
have
but
turned.
are there like stitches coming out everywhere, or is it?
It is torn.
Okay.
This is
I can
from-
make this work. She tries to
Oh no, there's no
Moved
band
over.
anymore.
I
You tore it. You've turned this cone into a flat strip.
I see.
You have to tie that bitch together.
Yeah.
You just
Make a little maid outfit? What the fuck is that? You just have it like the front, you tie it at the back.
So then she's just ass out in the tights.
Out of all of the terrible possibilities this evening could have held, this is probably the worst.
I don't know, I feel like ass out is better than coochie out. This is better.
I'm going hip out.
That's
There's-
fair. That's actually a style.
That's
Yeah,
better.
I'm gonna salvage this.
But yeah, you do that, and you head up to the balcony seating, and there are not a lot of people up here. There's like 3, including you.
Good.
so there's one person.
There's one other person, and your seating, which he told you A2 to A5, puts you right next to her.
A2 to A5, A2
I
to
see.
And yeah, you sit down. She is. You want to like roll perception or just sort of sit there?
I mean, is she there? Like,
What? I mean, do you want to intentionally percept at her or just exist?
I will.
All right.
Maybe we're at A2, A5, right?
So she's like A6,
7.
7.
And then,
Is she doing a dexterity to tie this?
No, she's just a perception. For you, are you rolling perception intentionally?
To do what?
To look at this woman. Are you percepting at this woman?
woman. Wait, okay.
There's a
sorry.
woman sitting next to you.
I was just, hey, what's going on?
So he doesn't actually.
okay.
Oh, she, oh,
I got
okay.
Seems you're the only person up here. Figure it makes some, I don't know, light acquaintance.
Of course, it's not quite a popular show, but it's one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Yes,
get to
it's
see
an
it
old
shortly.
classic, actually. So you would, it's just on, because you failed your perception, he didn't. It is, and
You didn't even fucking roll.
you didn't, yeah.
I roll
You didn't
eloquence.
even, so it's an older woman. She's got brown hair with a little, like a streak of white in it. And she's in a long green dress, which is, it's weird, it's pleated in at several parts. So it's got a cross design on it, like a large quilt sort of design. That comes, like, so it's down, out, down. No, so it's like a dress, but it's got big stitched marks that gives it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and that's down the back as well. And whenever there's like a diamond, there's missing fabric, so there's a. So it's. And,
You look very pleasant today, man.
oh, thank you, young man.
Who makes a light acquaintance? What is it called? I can't.
Would Regalia recognize this person?
You failed your perception.
Dude, if someone's literally sitting right next to me, would I recognize them or not?
No, the perception was to look at them and go, "Do I care about looking at you?"
I'm sneaking into a building that I assume is hostile.
You don't. She's not one of your acquaintances.
So if I looked at her,
She's not like on a list of people you would immediately recognize, and your perception didn't really trigger any memories.
Okay. Is it specifically the woman I'm trying to avoid?
You would know. Yeah, no, it's not her. You would know if it was her.
Then that's fine. That's all I wanted to know.
No, you sit down and it's quiet for a few minutes, and then the lights begin to dim and the music quiets.
What facial mask is she wearing?
She's not. She's just not wearing a mask.
That's weird, yeah?
Oh, it's a little weird. So the play actually begins with a long monologue by a talented, but you can tell sort of overblown stage actor who marches on stage, confidently begins delivering a monologue. So you're
Seth, I can just guarantee you have someone in mind that you know in real life when
of course, yes. But how much is Milo interested in the theatrical arts? This is like watching Shakespeare, basically.
Oh, he's more interested in.
This is a long Greek tragedy you're about
He's
to
more
watch.
interested in the fashion and how accurately they can depict history, because he was a bit of a history nerd.
Yeah, no, so
he's not in terms of the performance, more interested in how they emulate the ancient
Right.
Yeah.
So it's really
Yeah, like more the
it's high
mythology
grade,
behind
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But this monologue has been going on.
Yeah.
So it's just one guy on stage, and he's super over dramatic. So he's performing it well. But
He's
it's,
just on his knees.
oh yeah, he's like extreme, like he's going for it. So it's a good performance.
Exciting.
I think Regalia is having a hard time splitting her attention because she needs to stay on mission, but at the same time, like, she's seen this before.
Right.
She could probably recite it by heart, honestly.
Yes.
So she's like reliving the memories, but also trying to pay attention to whatever is going on around her. Because like, pretty suspicion, I think.
It's a fine story, I would say, isn't it?
What is the story even about?
It's the story of a sailor who comes into port and he meets a girl, and she says she would marry him if not for the fact that he has
He was a
no
birdman.
treasure. So he goes off to.
So he a broke motherfucker.
So
she
he
said,
so he
nah.
goes off to start his legacy as a pirate, and he actually forgets about her until like 5 years later when he comes back into port and she's married to another man, and then he begins a duel with that man, but realizes that she never really wanted him for his power or his status or his money, and now doesn't love him anymore.
So she
And then it
wanted him.
ends.
So she wanted him
When he was a
For-
broke sailor.
for money.
No, she would, but
So wait, she didn't want him to go?
Basically, he left.
to be able to support her. So it's like she was like from a wealthy family.
Oh, I thought she was like, I'm not gonna marry you
No.
unless you get some fucking money.
No, so like
Okay,
he
then.
comes into port and they spend like months together and they fall in love, and then it's like, well, my father won't let you marry me unless you come back with a title and money. So he goes out and he becomes invested in his career as being a famous pirate. He comes back and all that stuff happens, and then it ends. It's a tragedy.
Wow.
So you're just like a couple hours happen.
Man,
and you're an hour into it, listening to the story, invested in it.
I'm talking to the woman beside me in terms of like not like preferably between actors changing and scenes. Like, is this off chance comment? Does this remind you of yourself? I mean, this is eloquence role here.
Wow, you're gonna need it.
I'm just. This is like an apologies. I just.
D8,
banter.
D68.
Watch this dice roll be ass. I'm so excited for that natural 3.
The 19 plus a 5.
Holy shit.
Counter
24. Give me
Ratio.
a 20 and 6.
Please. She's got stats. Fuck.
Anti-eloquence. 9 plus 1 is a 10.
It's a 10. She's
I'm
over.
charming.
Well, that's a bit of a loaded question, but
I don't like going directly to surface talk.
So-
Anyways, with my eloquence roll, I'm trying to put forth an air of
right.
just
Big dick energy.
earnesty and prefers actual intimacy.
In what aspect do you believe it reminds me of myself then?
Well, I feel like you're the woman in the play, yeah?
That's quite a bold claim of you.
Isn't this in like
It's-
ancient Greek times?
Well, you can always relate the characters. It's said it's her favorite play. It's a tragedy. It have to become some sort of past, and I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. It's just interesting.
I've always related to the pirate myself. Regalia says idly.
You would.
Stops,
Get fucking
looks.
roasted.
She's continued to watch. Many people would consider themselves players or parts in the grand play of life. I think that's rather pedantic myself.
Pedantic. That means argumentative for the sake of nothing. Pretty sure,
To
right?
place yourself into the story, to be of importance.
Well,
Most people are simply the audience, the partakers of those who would go out and carve their names into history.
yeah.
It's insulting to consider yourself part of that.
Not to consider yourself a part of that if you do no work, but sometimes you like to take parts of plays and feed it into yourself. That's why plays exist in the first place.
To be an idle consumer. and consider yourself a hero.
Not to consider yourself a hero, but to sort of take meaning from a play and invest yourself into it on an intimate level.
Yes, the lives of the smaller folk, as it were.
Perhaps.
And,
I'd consider myself
The
woman in
the
play
curtains
as well.
close for the intermission, and the lights come up.
I would consider myself the woman in the play as well.
You would.
Mm.
Why did you come back here?
I have some. Always wanted to visit the city again. Can I get a name?
You
Someone?
are, I would think, more the sailor.
Really? I guess I feel like the woman, but I've acted like the sailor then.
You are quite a pair, you and her. And she spares a glance over at Regalia.
At this point, Regalia is just like glancing back at the door, being like, oh, God, it's been an entire ass play. Where the fuck is Mary?
So,
And should we grab a drink after this? What's going on? We seem to know each other.
You seem to know us at the very least.
of a sort, I would say. You have been a fixation of a very recent time. And now, quite the fixation.
However, I don't mind.
No, I apologize, sir, but her.
Yeah.
She smiles. Nothing I like more than someone fixated on me.
You would, wouldn't you, Regalia? You and your family and every one of those tunneling weasels.
Hey, I might be self-absorbed and arrogant, but I'm no Imperial. I might be by name, but not by action.
Deserter by heart, by action, and by faith. Belonging to none and to no flag do they call home. Die they alone, unmourned.
I assume you're part of the quartered families then.
Act 3. We're yet to see it, but yes. I would actually appreciate if we did drop formality. It was always more of a Strauss tradition.
Hey, I'm all for it. I have nothing to drop here. It's all up to you, fine miss.
Same.
So, you followed my invitation, and for that I appreciate it. But I should now explain my intentions here. It has been over 12 years since a Strauss last openly attacked a Pricely.
Mm-hmm.
And bold of you, I will admit, and courageous also. But as you have done with my son, I must now take action.
So did
In-
he...
How much
Was
do
I-
you know?
Okay, this is out of comment. This is out of character. I was there for a kid, the Pricely, or was I?
Not for all of it. You were around for the second half.
I was there for Pricely's death.
His apparent death, yes.
Yeah.
You weren't around for their introduction, though. Regalia and Victor
So,
had a little bit of history
did
before you
he-
showed up.
So, from your action right now, I assume he might have faded away. We had to go.
Yeah, I should clarify that me and Victor's introduction and our meeting and our leaving were very. It wasn't up to me.
Of course.
I was sent by the Thatchman family actually to retrieve an item he stole.
And that is why one of my mansions was burnt down. 5 of my best
Did you know what
hands
your
killed,
I would say
and my son,
Did you know what your son was doing?
of course. And she
Oh,
reaches
Cool.
into a
Very
handbag next to her, and she removes. It is a badge that you would recognize. She rubs a thumb over it.
hunter's gear.
It's a huntsman's badge,
Mm.
but with a gold and emerald lining.
Hmm.
It is a tradition we have carried for generation upon generation, and for most of history we have continued without aggression from the other families. But it seems you've opted to halt that tradition.
I don't know the whole prehistory, but wasn't Victor attacking us? Were you, Regalia?
It was a
Yes,
mixed
true.
bag. I didn't.
So the two families have a scuffle.
Yeah.
She actually covers her mouth while she has a quiet laugh at that.
I mean,
don't know
I-
these things,
A
man.
scuffle.
I never planned on killing him outright. I was going to prosecute him.
Milo thinks gun. Oh no! And he fades back into his head.
No, I mean it's the truth. I was going to get him to however arduous and long and tedious the process would be, I was going to get him killed legally and not just gank him.
To gank. Damn, straight from bot lane.
You think yourself a hero. You call yourself that name. You hold yourself to the title of the sailor.
He nods.
I think you are no more than a simple vagrant of the seas. Those who would kill and belong to no banner.
So she's an extra in the play.
Most people are. Until they decide to meddle in the affairs of the lead. Then they become the villain of the story.
I'm fine with being the antagonist, but
I'm
you're not factoring in morality here.
Morality is the...
Well, morality is dictated by those who have the most power.
And she actually looks over and she gives just a very slight expression of surprise, and she sets down her token. Your friend is quite a league more eloquent than you, I suppose.
Just because he agrees with you doesn't mean he's right.
I believe to his logic that he stated that he is and I am. You see, you may hold yourself with power and respect, and yes, I would give you that the Strausses have done quite well for themselves. They own damn near most of the Imperium, but you forget that you aren't in the Empire currently. The Strausses may hold sway where Adonis waves his banner, but the Priceleys run Griot. You are, as it were, in my house.
Okay, now explain this to me. How do you run? I thought this was neutral territory.
Oh,
This is just me dropping
neutrality is...
Well,
Neutrality is the lie that poisons the mind of those without power. There is no such thing as neutrality. There is those who will fight for what they own, and there is those who are owned.
I guess it's just
Then what
I
do you
get for a stupid
consider
question.
me? You said yourself I belong to no flag.
And those who would consider themselves independent.
Right. Neutral. That's all I am.
And there are those who are ground under the heel of those with power. You owe me a blood debt. And since you've so very kindly broken the centuries-long truce between our family,
Well, we should get down to business here. Who broke what? What evidence do we have? What observing cameras
my
do
son
we
is
see?
dead.
Absolutely.
Not by my hand.
So I'm assuming we're gonna get
And
ganked here.
you can prove that.
Yeah. Not
So-
right now.
I
Not with
don't
what I
want to s-
have, but I am actively working on
Perhaps a finger.
Regalia.
You don't have the finger
misunderstand.
on him, so you having that finger would be negative evidence against you.
I
You
mean, I don't
that.
have it. I fucking gave it to
I
the
know,
little-
so you don't have any evidence against you on your person right now that incriminates you.
Well, okay, let's see. I think I do, actually. Or you do.
Well, I don't
You have this. Lol. Well, hold on. Where did you get this?
He stole it from his office.
No, actually. I
Me
think-
or what?
Wasn't it left for us?
No.
By Victor?
I don't have a
You
stencil
went
anymore.
to the mansion and went through his shit.
I don't have a knife anymore, do I?
You
Sure
have
don't.
anymore. But no,
Well-
you went back and you rifled through the mansion.
I don't have that on me. That would be.
Also, you're
My shoe got torn to shreds and all my
Right.
previous inventory's gone. So, okay, can we...
Alright,
It's
you
not
know what? I
happening
actually
now,
do have
then.
some evidence. Tell you what. Alright, so would it be too fucky wucky to say that Milo filled Regalia in on the events of Arc 4, in which
were
the governor sends down the fucking tank,
Oh yeah.
then that has the Huntsman's Guild logo on it.
100%
No,
Milo
the
would have told
Huntsman's Guild.
Regalia.
That wasn't theirs.
In the tank, someone had the badge of the Huntsman's Guild.
Right, yes, that.
So I actually do have some proof of somewhat. She pulls out. So after
Where would that clothing be after that I got that?
She
'Cause I
tore.
changed
She
that
did
up.
actually. One of you mentioned tearing that insignia
yeah,
off.
Puddles did. That's
Oh.
they're all of it.
Yeah, so Puddles has it. Puddles is
Regalia
somewhere
pulls
here.
out Victor's records of all of the city officials that he was collecting information on.
Right.
She pulls this out. This is information that your son was collecting on the governor and his associates. Right? She hands it over to her so for her to look over. When Victor died, he got a note that said, "Too late." Milo here got a similar note before the governor sent a tank to take him out. And if I remember correctly, Milo, you said the pilots of that tank had the Huntsman's Guild badge.
Yes. So if I don't know what you did before that moment though with Victor Priestley. So
What I'm getting at is there's a lot more going on that you or I don't understand. I was just a bystander.
this depends if she wants to adhere to local law or any form of judicial system.
Oh, of course. Yes, that would be a defining factor. I would also like to make clear that, yes, this is a clear betrayal of my trust with Damien, but
Who's Damien?
Damien Rodner, the governor, I think, right?
yes,
I wouldn't know that.
but
I suppose,
think
would Regalia know him
no.
by name? No, okay. Well, there's
I-
character information. We know how a character.
Think perhaps
Damien.
he requisitioned
That's
some
the
of
tank,
our,
right?
some of our resources. Yes, the recent governor of Serpentalis.
Okay.
You were actually supposed to be dead.
Well, he gave you. If you want someone dead, you send more than a tank.
You send us.
Well, I guess you send more than that.
Well, that doesn't.
No, I
seem
think
to be
what
the
she's
case.
saying is she was the one. She is being sent right now.
You send us, but no, this is a clear violation of our terms. He very well might have engineered my son's death, but that does remove not or displace your hand in the destruction of my property and the violence against my son. You yourself said you intended to bring him to court, I assume?
Yeah.
And so we come at an impasse of, are you going to pay Regalia?
No, I'm going to make sure that Damien pays with his life as well. It's just that you also will.
We didn't kill your son, did we?
Given the chance, would you have?
Regalia thinks.
I mean, I shouldn't have, wouldn't. I don't like messing
Well,
with
I mean, I
animals.
can certainly say, given certain circumstances, I would. I don't. I see him as a person who preys on the weak and defenseless. That to me is a bad person. To use very simple terms. If I could have gotten away with simply incapacitating him and leaving him in a state where he couldn't hurt anyone else, I would have not chosen to kill him. But like, if it came down to it and it was him or another innocent life, without a second thought, I'm not going to apologize for.
Well, you had an opportunity to execute justice before we abandoned him to the rats, didn't you?
Yeah, I could have taken him out very quickly. If you remember, you were going to snipe him from across the town, and I told you not to. I wanted to talk to him first.
Me? I don't. Oh my goodness, my memory's terrible.
You are what I would refer to as a liability.
That's fair. Like, I'm not trying to appease you. I want to make my intentions clear, but if you still don't care, like, I'm not going to apologize for wanting to take out a.
If there's one aspect I respect in a person, it is their willingness to act upon that which they believe in. And to that note, and she presses a small button on her chair, and the lights turn completely on, and the curtain remains in place.
Okay,
I'm
can I
afraid.
Can I take a brief observation of other people in the room?
Let her give her little speech first.
Well, this little speech is going to transfer into something else, and Milo is like, okay!
Oh yeah, there is no one in the theater below you,
Milo,
and there's no one in the theater beside you.
Regalia, we should leave.
I'm
No
afraid
shit.
you won't be leaving this building alive.
We have to party. Fine then.
Cut back to Mary.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
So, 20 minutes ago, Mary, you're in the service Roll a d20 for me. Plus 1.
I have stuff.
Not plus a d6, plus 1. Not with a d6, literally just with a plus 1.
Oh, so 9 plus 1 would be 10?
10. You don't remember what Regalia told you about the hallways. You have to pick a random direction.
Oh, that +1 instat. There it is. Okay, finally some numbers.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
kidding. It was just lighthearted.
So, pick a direction. Left or right?
Left.
You go left. All right. So you pick a left. You go down, and you hear footsteps around the corner as you travel for about 50 feet. You hear footsteps.
Alright. It's no problem.
You just continue.
Are there any doors?
There is a door.
You
Yes.
stealth right now?
Alright, so I'll go on the door.
Yeah. You duck into the door, and open it, close it, turn around, and there are 5 of the ushers standing there around a table, loading rifles.
Alright. Let's just leave.
You just
I'm outie.
You just slowly walk back. So what do?
What? Am I back in the hallway now?
Oh, you just leave?
Yeah.
You go in.
You
Nope. It's the fucking
You
Simpsons
just-
gif of the guy walking in,
Yeah.
taking off the hat, turning around, picking up the hat, leaving.
just what the fuck?
Can I book it down the hallway?
Yeah, no, you do.
Are you, are
Two
you,
holes punch themselves in the door.
are you running back to the direction you came from, or further down the hall?
I'm going.
Sound further down the hall.
Are you continuing to go left or go right?
Do you go back where you came from, or continue down the hall?
Yeah, I'll just go back the way I came from.
You do. So as you do, you hear people shout down the hallway, like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then you're going the other way now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you sprint down the hall and you hang a left, and you enter the crew's quarters. And there's a bunch of people in various states of undress there.
Oh!
What the?
Let me go in
hell?
there.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Looking for the projector room.
Persuasion.
What is it?
Persuade with what?
D6.
What are you saying? What did she say for persuasion?
Yeah, what is it? What are you saying?
I'm a fill-in. One of the actors got sick.
Slutty 20.
Slutty 20, baby.
Okay, the stage is that way.
I need clothes.
This isn't the costume. The costume department. Back to the stage and then turn right, okay?
Alright. Hey, would you happen to know where the projector room is?
How do you even know where that is?
I left my drink in there.
Roll again.
Oh my god.
You should get a slide 20.
I know exactly what I want, and then she doesn't do it, and it's like, oh god.
96.
7 plus 1 is an 8.
Yeah, you said I left my drink in there? Why were you in the projector's room? You're an actor.
I was just getting like acquainted, you know.
With who? The
Why do you think I did
projectionist?
that? I was just looking around.
What's your name?
Run away.
Sprint down the hall.
Wait, can I grab some clothes?
Sure, you snag a
Grab
uniform.
like something off
Snag
a
a
rack.
uniform and you're running
Yeah.
down. And you actually hear the other group join that as now like 18 people are chasing you down this hallway. Hey, wait, don't let it go. Move, I can't get a shot.
This feels like the car driving through the mall, and all the police officers are chasing this fucking car.
So you continue down and you actually hit the stage and you actually turn a corner and you just run into a bunch of actors. Just, hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna put the uniform down and change into
Do you just
costume.
strip? Oh, you're in the costume room.
I'm
Hey,
gonna change
what the
into
hell
a
are you
costume.
doing back? Hey, you're not allowed to be back here.
I'm a villain!
What?
I'm a villain!
Roll again, I guess.
It's a 16 and 6. 22.
I'm gonna change it to a costume.
Oh, thank God, you're late.
I
What do I
love
need
it.
to do?
Regalia would be so proud. This is her gimmick, and she's passed it on to you.
What do I need to do, brother?
What are you? You're a fill-in for George. Put his costume on already.
Hell yeah, man. Change it to his costume.
Yeah, no, you do. Yeah, it's just this long robe and this
What
ridiculous
character?
hat.
Have the police come in here.
George is the father of the woman.
I see.
Okay, have the police come in here yet?
Oh yeah, they fucking.
And I'm in an old man costume.
It's a bunch of servers and ushers, and 3 of them have guns.
So you're in
So
an old
what-
man's costume.
Hey, what? Oh my God! Search the room, and then so now the ushers and servers are now fighting with the actors because they're invading their rooms. So the actors are trying to keep them out, and the servers are trying to come in, and now they're like ripping masks off and de-costuming people.
I'm gonna go up on the stage. It's my cue, man. I
No
gotta
one's there
go.
anymore.
It's my
So
cue.
we
It's the
didn't-
only way to get away, so I can go.
In other times in this conversation, we didn't see this mass crowd of people exit the room.
What?
You said all the seats below on the first floor are empty.
You never checked.
Fair enough, I guess.
But like, so this is now present day. The lights turn on. Mary bursts onto stage in costume, and you see Milo and Regalia and the woman in the balcony.
Didn't press the button yet. We're just
No, she just pressed the button.
Are the
So we
curtains still
zoomed.
down?
So this all took 20 minutes to do for her. This would be around minute 5, right?
She fucked around in the hallways just for like that long.
Oh god.
Trying
She
to
was trying
find
to
her.
smoke a blunt.
I mean, it takes a pretty long time to change costumes. They probably were like running her through like what the lines were.
So, are the curtains still down?
Yeah, so you just burst through the curtains.
So they can't see me, or they can't?
Oh, actually, no,
They
yeah, you're behind the curtains.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run through
Where?
On stage,
through
I
the
think.
through the stage. The curtain's down. They can't see me.
You're running across the stage.
Yeah, across the stage.
To the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the lights, they burst on, and you actually run into a group of 3 other servers with rifles as they're running onto the stage. And what the hell are you doing here?
Excuse me, just trying to change my costume.
What? You're in costume.
Yeah, I gotta get that new one. I play multiple characters.
What?
Dumbass, do you know how theater works? How dare you?
Roll.
Persuasion.
What?
Oh my god.
Persuasion.
16 plus 6.
He doesn't know what to, okay.
How
Excuse
the
me.
Fuck.
Excuse me. Go through.
And yeah, you make your way through. Milo and Regalia, the groups have now converged on stage. This group of 6 servers with silenced single-shot rifles. have
I'm gonna
burst
change
onto
into the
stage.
new. I'm gonna change into the work staff uniform.
What?
I'm gonna change
Dude,
into the
you
staff
got
uniform.
spell slots. I have no weapons.
So she.
Yeah, I know you have my arm.
There's a difference
No,
between.
I don't have it.
I gave it to you.
Milo could quickly
She's
take care
not
of
just
that.
carrying an arm around. You've got it on you.
Okay.
The thing is, Milo pulls off the mask and shoots lightning from his face. Everyone in this building has to die, or else things gets out. There's an alien inside the griot.
I mean, you can use your hands.
I can, yeah, but yeah, there's no grenades, there's nothing.
Write something down.
Anyways, I got to the other side of the stage and I'm gonna take off the costume and change into the staff uniform.
Yeah, and do what?
Did the person in the room? Oh, they didn't tell me where the projector room is.
They didn't.
Well, you know what? You can see. You can actually see. It's in the balcony, and you can see there's the projector room directly above them, where you saw Milo and Regalia.
Are there any trays I can carry around with me?
What?
Trays, like serving trays.
Oh my god, you're so great.
So you're just stealing our gimmick. I love it.
You fucking kicked your way into the kitchen and just grab a tray.
I mean, I'm in the staff uniform.
Yeah, so you do that.
And then I go up into the balcony.
Okay, so you're trying to go into. So you take the stairs into the balcony, cut to Milo and Regalia.
The only server doing her job when she's not supposed to be doing her job.
But so Milo and Regalia, you're just in the balcony, and she looks over at you.
So the woman looks over at her.
Yeah, she. Huh.
Hors d'oeuvres.
No, you're not there yet.
Oh, but you just said she looked at me.
Not yet. No, you.
You're making your way
Oh,
upstairs.
okay.
She
So
looks
I'm
over at
coming
the two
in
of
the
you.
balcony.
Regalia looks over at Milo.
That
What
button
I
probably-
said before,
Yeah.
whatever happens,
Are you two in love?
what? No,
Not yet.
I don't want people to die here because that's
Oh, that's-
we're trying to stay low key.
No, that's actually an impossibility. I'm sorry.
All right, well at least don't kill her because clearly this is an issue. See, this is why I very expressly was trying to avoid killing your son, so this exact thing wouldn't happen.
See, maybe you should have thought of that before you charged into his mansion and blew off 5 of his fingers.
I didn't charge into his mansion. I was invited by another fam. Wait, no, he invited me.
No, that invitation was stolen.
Okay, whatever. Point is, I was sent there by another family.
Yes, the Thatchmans, and we will be dealing with them as well.
Great. Why am I here? I don't understand. I feel like you're kind of just looking for someone to blame. Just because I was
Then
there
she-
doesn't mean.
Well, you blew off his.
Absolutely. You mustn't. I apologize. You don't know how this works. You've been out of business of family dealings for so long. There must be a message. That message is you cannot fuck with the Priceleys.
Am I walking past yet?
And you must pay for that. That's
So-
the simplest
You're
explanation. of
being
things.
blamed for blowing off his fingers, and for that, you are dead. So,
Yeah, fucking Mary kicks open the back door to the balcony.
Finally.
Please, yeah. Where's the projector room?
I'm just carrying the tray like I'm a server.
Is there anything on it?
Yeah, I assume. I went to the kitchen again.
Okay, she just has a fucking tray.
What's on
What
it?
is that?
It's hors d'oeuvres. There's like a couple.
Regalia holds out
water.
a hand
Oh, I'll take some hors
for
d'oeuvres.
Mary, with the indication to toss her.
She
the
goes-
tray.
So I walk over. Hors d'oeuvres, man.
Yes, I'll take some more d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
thank
she
you.
takes the tray.
Like the people on the stage,
Oh.
aim to bear. Like,
You do realize you're going to die now, right?
Oh,
like
this
to
does not seem
basically-
like a conversation for a humble server to be in. Bye bye.
I just
Yeah,
grabbed
she-
this realizing I can't.
she sighs and she stands up.
I walk away.
Taking-
want hors
taking-
d'oeuvres?
Roll.
I'm
want
just a
hors d'oeuvres,
server.
man?
Why would she hit me? I'm
While
just a
she's trying to
server.
hit him, I'm like, do you want hors d'oeuvres?
What I was trying to do is take the tray from her and
Right.
whack her
Yeah,
over the
I
head
mean, you
with
took
it,
the
but-
tray.
Okay, so actually, yeah, that is contested.
So here's my
What do you
roll,
roll?
just unarmed,
Weird.
because
Oh,
I
that's
think it's.
fair.
I think
no,
it's-
she does have flat on arm.
Milo doesn't necessarily subscribe to Regalia's I am the hero of justice shit, and so she's kind of seeing that she's getting what she gets from the natural world
Six.
around her.
Give me a 20 and d6.
20 and d6. 5 plus 14. It's a 19.
She stands and turns to Mary, and then you swing the tray at her, and she just leans
I didn't swing the
back
tray at her.
I did.
just enough that it just.
Damn.
And then she whips a hand up, and Mary, what's your evasion stat at?
I don't really see anything.
Acrobatics.
Does acrobatics count?
No, you have to consciously do something for it to be acrobatics.
Sure.
Why
So-
would she be attacking me? I'm just a server.
Because you fucking.
I didn't do anything.
You're the look. Okay, look.
She pressed a button which was like put theater into kill mode.
You
So
could-
you wouldn't know this. This is not on you. But the fact that one of the servers came in after she decided that these people were going to die is something that wasn't supposed to happen.
Basically, you're the only person doing their pre-subscribed job when they're supposed to be doing their other job.
No,
to
because
kill.
the actors were still back there doing acting things.
No.
Yes,
They
because they
weren't.
were like, yes, thank God, the actor is going to be here to
Well,
act that we are acting right now.
It was during intermission.
So,
actors in
if she pressed the
intermission
kill
are like,
button, they wouldn't.
oh, that's a good acting play, right, guys? Chilling around, getting off their fucking
That's a
shit.
good acting. No, but like also you're one of the only servers with a giant mechanical arm.
Everybody has mechanical arms.
No,
Not in
Everybody
We're
has
in
Griot.
Griot.
This is Dia make rule.
Wow. Anyway,
Anyway.
what's she trying to do to me?
Make a flat 20 evasion.
10.
Okay.
Shit. So she stands up and just she flicks a wrist up, and Mary, you catch a small knife in your arm, in the robotic arm. To be fair, it just right through the tape, and it stops like an inch away from your face. So it.
Is that a harm?
Yeah, Mary takes 1 harm. Roll initiative.